I love it when I'm back in that mode, because sometimes I really get sad. Like, I'm really like a sad bitch sometimes, where I'm just like, like, why would they do me like that? Like, oh, my life. And then when I get back in that mode and I just like get evil, like, I love when I'm in evil bitch mode. Like, I really get shit done. Because I'm like, who do you think you're fucking with? Like, now I gotta spend all of my energy to shit on you bitches. Now I gotta spend all of my energy to just turn it the fuck up a notch. And I just love when I'm back in this mode.
Like, I just love when I'm back in this mode. Like, what's going on? Yeah, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy 2026. Welcome back to the first brand new episode of the year of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. I am your favorite mommy, Haydee Baby. What is going on? What's good? I hope everyone listening is in a great mental space. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a safe and beautiful New Year's. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. I hope everyone is in a great mental space. If not, you know what I tell you each and every week. Hopefully you will be by the end of this episode. Alrighty, let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. Because I know why some of you might be tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the new listeners. Shout out to the old listeners. Hopefully you guys will subscribe, like, share, review the podcast. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Ladies Pitch. You already know. Also, I have a YouTube channel at Ladies Pitch. This will be an audio only episode this week. I promise you guys, I got you guys next week with visuals. I do have a guest that I will be recording with soon. I'll keep it a surprise. But yeah, I will resume to visuals for next week. So it's been it's been a couple of days. I'm lost for words. It's been pretty crazy couple of days. This is not going to be that episode. If I just let you know right now, this is not going to be that episode that you think it's going to be. But I do want to take the time to just thank the people that have reached out to me. I want to thank the people that I didn't know that reached out to me and just, kind of just gave me words of advice, or just gave me just a little something that I needed to hear to kind of just, make me feel better for everything that kind of just unraveled and went down. But thank you so much to those people. I won't disclose their names, but if you know, you know. I appreciate you so much. Listen, this is a new year. We're going to keep the ball rolling. Nothing's changing. The content most definitely will be changing. There's going to be a lot of changes. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about it because nothing gets the creative juices going like heartbreak, right? It's definitely, for me, that's a thing. This is podcasting is an art, just like anything else, right? Just like writing music and singing, and those are all channels that creatives use. Those are all outlets that creatives use to invest their energy, and they take all of the energy of whatever's going on in their personal lives, whatever stress, whatever hurt, anxiety, anything they have going on, and they channel that into their art. And podcasting is no different for me. I'm going to take all of this energy, all of this, pain, anger, whatever it is that I'm feeling, right? And I'm going to just put in my all into my creativity, which is what I love the most. I am a creative number one, and I'm going to do my absolute best to bring you guys the most best content, audio, visuals, and expand to some other things that I've been wanting to tap into. And I'm super excited for myself. So, just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the details. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, and yeah, you don't want to miss any upcoming details about that. So, just before I hit record, I was scrolling, and if you follow this person on Instagram, New York Nay, she is a creator, a digital creator that has a page. She basically just talks about things just going on in the headlines. So anything with celebrity wise or anything of the shenanigans going on in New York. She's a New York girl to the core. She's in New York. I think she's from Brooklyn. You guys correct me. I'm not sure if she's from the Bronx or she's from Brooklyn. But yeah, she's New York, New York. Like she just be giving her input. So she always has like a screenshot or whatever it is that she's gonna, talk about, joke about, because she be cooking and cutting ass on whatever it is that she's gonna talk about. So the most what I've been seeing with her is her cutting up Clarissa Shields and Pat Poose. What? Yo, if you guys follow like entertainment news and stuff like that or the shade room. I personally don't follow the shade room. I just follow people like New York Nate that they do take the entertainment news and they put a comedic spin to it, and they do like a stitch, or they do like a little session where they just roasting, right? So that's what she does. So anyway, I say that to say is that lately I've been seeing Clarissa Shields and Papoose on my feed, and I'm like, what the hell's going on with them? So if you guys know, Papoose was married to Bronx rapper Remy Ma, right? Remy Martin for a long time. She did a bid. He held her down. Like they were like the definition. They had a brand, Black Love, right? Which was awesome. Everyone was looking at Papoose like, man, you're a great guy. Like you held her down all those years in jail. Like you came out. You guys were married. You had a baby. You guys want to love and hip hop. All of these things. So, like all good things, it came to an end at some point, and there was allegations of Remy Ma cheating with like a battle rapper. She was seeing, I think at some point they photographed her at a Denny's with this guy, and she kind of just came out and said that her and Papoose have been separated for some time. And he said that they weren't, that she was cheating, that while he was home with the kids on the holidays, she was out with this guy. Anyway, I say that to say he ended up dating. They're still married legally. Let me not leave that out. They are still married legally, right? So he ended up dating, he's currently dating boxer Clarissa Shields. And I am not too familiar with her. I've never heard of her until she started dating Papoose, right? But apparently she's like a really good, well-known boxer, female boxer. So people kind of chose sides. And, because Papoose had this label like of this great guy that held his wife down for so many years while she was in jail, he had that image. So a lot of people were siding with him and kind of made Remy Ma look like the villain. Like, oh, this man held you down and you were cheating on him and you were, seeing this other guy, whatever. But to every story, there are two sides, right? There are two sides to every story. We all know that. Matter of fact, there are three sides. One side, second side, and then somewhere in the middle, there's the truth, right? So, time has passed. This girl cannot seem to get out of her own way. And when I say her, I mean Clarissa Shields, because she continuously puts herself in a position where she looks like a fool. She looks like a fool. Every time I see something about this girl, first of all, it's against my will. It's against my will when she comes across my timeline. And second, she's always doing some like ditzy, dumb, like no home training type of shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to side back with Remy on this one because yeah. And Remy Ma at some point when everything had went down, she did put out a video. I think it was on TikTok or her Instagram. And she was kind of saying, like, listen, I'm ready to sign the papers. I'm ready to get divorced. I have told Papoose that I will pay for the lawyer. I will pay for everything. He just has to sign. But according to her, he is refusing to sign the papers. She even told him, listen, get your new girl. Your girl got money. Get your new girl to pay for your lawyer. Like, let's get the ball rolling. It's been time. Time has passed. It's been over a year already. They're still legally married. He's been dating this girl for a while. They've been seen on out in public at at certain events, and they're all lovey-dovey. But now, if you look at the type of like pictures they post on when they're seen together, he looks over her. Papu looks over this girl. Like, oh my God. There was an IG live sometime last week when they showed him eating dinner that she cooked for him. That should look like rabbit food. That meal looked like rabbit food. That did not look like a hearty meal that a man should be eating, that should be cooked. He had he had some like a salad that looked like it was just like some leaves thrown. It wasn't even like any dressing. There was nothing else mixed. It wasn't even like a Caesar salad. It wasn't like a mixed vegetable salad. Like, it was just terrible. He was eating rabbit food. And just like a slice of bread, it even looked like it was toasted, and it wasn't even like buttered bread. Like, it was just so funny. And he was just playing it off like, yeah, her food is so good. And people were like, Papoose, come on now. Like, Remy Ma used to be on IG Live throwing down, chefing it up. Like, you could tell he was eating good. But this is what happens. This is a perfect example of what happens when sometimes men think the grass is greener on the other side, right? That's not always the case. It's cool when, the excitement of it's new, right? Like, yeah, I've been with my wife for this long, but this is new. This is exciting. You're lusting. And then now that you've caught her and you've got her, and and now it's like, I miss my wife. But it might be a situation where he's too prideful, because guess what? You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to like actually have a conversation. You're going to have to take some accountability. You're going to have to like apologize, and maybe that's not something that he's ready to do. So he's got to prove a point. Like, I love my girl, she's feeding me rabbit food, but guess what, like, I love it here, even though on the inside he's like that Stewie video where he just turns off the light and he turns over in the bed. He's like and he's shedding tears at 2 a.m. like, fuck that, so what, she just fucked a little battle rapper, like, I could forgive a little cheating, that's nothing. But I was getting fed, I was getting treated good, like, but it is what it is. Like, I just think that I've seen a couple of comments, because apparently Clarissa's like from Flint, Michigan. So some people are like, she's a little off. Like, maybe she drank some of that Flint water and she's just missing a couple of brain cells. People, the comments are fucking hilarious. They're so terrible. But yeah, oh yeah, she's cringy. That's what it is. She's a bit cringy. She lacks media training. I think that she's trying to rub the fact that she's quote unquote happy with Papoose, and it seems forced. It seems like, they both are trying to prove something, and it's just very apparent. It's very obvious. And it's just like, just go to your corners. Like, just no, it's okay. We are nobody. I promise you, take us out of the group chat. Like, we are nobody. Let that man go back home. Let that man go back home. That is a family. They have a family. They have years invested. They have children. They have a home. They have a brand. Like, just go back home. You guys ever seen, I'm sure a lot of the listeners have seen Goodfellas, when, Paulie had to come and be like, listen, you got to go home. You got to go home. You got to stop playing. You got to stop playing with these side bitches. Like, you got to go home. You got to go home. She knows too much. You know what I'm saying? That, not the mob is. Like, she knows too much. You got to go back home. You can't let her just run out here with all this information. But yeah, I just find that whole situation with Clarissa Shields and Papoose just so funny, because he just looks like he just is over it, but he has to stick it out. He has to prove the people wrong, and he has to force it. Went from black love to forced love. Like, that's the brand that he has going on with Clarissa Shields. Like, it's forced love now. And I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. That actually went a lot longer than I anticipated to talk about that. I was supposed to be very brief, but I just went off. My ADHD was definitely ADHDing right now. But this episode, I wanted to tap in a little bit. Something that I've just been seeing lately, and it's people running a strict program, right? We all know what strict means. Matter of fact, let me give you guys what the definition is for strict, just in case some people might not know. So it's demanding that rules concerning behavior are obeyed and observed. So when we say run a strict program, what you're basically saying is you're going to have very strong and firm boundaries. I'm taking that. I'm taking that definition, right? That I feel like when you say you're running a strict program, you're going to have very strong boundaries. You're going to prioritize your own energy, your peace, and your intentional connections. So let's get into it. All right. So for me, I started the year saying to myself, like, from now on, after everything happened, like, from now on, girl, you gotta get your shit together. I gave myself a very honest, brutal, raw pep talk. Very brutal, raw pep talk. Like, you gotta tighten the fuck up. You've got to tighten the fuck up. Like, you better start acting like you Jackie's daughter up in this bitch. That's my mom, if you guys don't know. But you better start acting like you're Jackie's daughter in this bitch, and you better start running a strict motherfucking program. Okay? Because enough is enough. I'm going to be 41 years old next month. Like, there is just no motherfucking reason why I should not be running a strict program, especially me having a good heart and just being an empath. And if anything, I should definitely be running a strict program. So running a strict program is basically, I'm sorry, I got tongue tied there. Running a strict program is basically protecting your peace. Protecting your peace. Protecting a peace is becoming a non-negotiable. Okay? A non-motherfucking negotiable. Like, I've realized that my mental and my emotional well-being, it depends heavily on the people that I surround myself with. So if someone is just not aligned with my values and energy, I'm simply not going to entertain it. Not going to waste any fucking energy or time on the bullshit. No more arguments. I'm not wasting my time engaging in arguments. I'm not doing the back and forth. If a conversation turns confrontational or it's just not a productive conversation, I am going to gracefully walk away. I'm going to either walk away if it's in person, or I'm going to simply put my phone down and walk away from my phone. Because honestly, that there's a certain freedom in recognizing that not every disagreement is going to require a resolution in that moment, right? It's not going to require a resolution. And because I said before that I wanted to be very intentional this year. I wanted to be very intentional. I wanted to operate from a place of intention. So by doing that, I have to choose to operate less from my ego. So instead of trying to control situations or convince people to stay in my life, I'm just going to embrace the idea that experiences and people, they come and go. And if something or someone isn't meant for me, then I have to allow it to leave without any resistance. So I will begin to start being more intentional with my conversations. So I'll have to think carefully about who I respond to. Not everyone requires a response. And my energy, I have to be careful of the energy that I bring to those interactions. Because each interaction will be purposeful, right? The focus will be to foster connection and just uplift rather than drain me. Part of this strict program, curating relationships. So, I have to be more discerning about definitely the type of people that I've entertained, the type of men I entertain, and the type of friendships that I nurture. So I want to invest my time and my energy in people who actually reciprocate my intentions and contribute positivity into my life. And that's going to benefit me. And that has great benefits. When you start running a strict program, when you actually start, being more intentional and paying attention and pouring into the people that are actually reciprocating that intention and adding to your life rather than just taking years from your life away, it enhances your clarity. Being intentional always brings clarity into your life. You'll know exactly. You'll know exactly who and what brings you joy. You get to know yourself. You become more fulfilled. It definitely improves your mental health. Protecting your peace always improves your mental health because it reduces unnecessary stress and anxiety, which I'm definitely an anxious person, It creates an environment that allows you to thrive both personally and professionally. You foster deeper, authentic connections with people and people who genuinely resonate with your energy. It leads to more meaningful relationships that actually enrich your life. So, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind this year and take a different approach. If, last year, the last couple of years have been heavy on you, have been wearing at your mental health, you're not where you want to be mentally, emotionally, you're not where you want to be in life, try taking a different approach to life. Start running a strict program. Stop making other people feel like they're bigger than the program. Okay? Stop making other people feel like they're bigger than the program. No one is above getting cut off. No one. Family, friends, men, women, no one. No one is above it. No one's bringing you, adding to your life. They're not bringing you peace. They're not bringing you happiness, joy. They're not helping you grow. They're not providing. They're not doing absolutely nada. Then they have no reason to even be a part of your life. Period. Period. You have to ask yourself, who am I allowing into my life? Are they intentional? Or are they just occupying space? It's always okay to let go what doesn't serve you. Remember that. Don't feel bad about it. Don't ever feel bad about protecting your own peace. Don't feel bad about doing what's right for you. Okay? Trust me, because in the long run, the longer you put yourself in the back burner, the more it will deteriorate, the more it will wear down your mental health. And it's just terrible. You forget about yourself. You forget about loving yourself, pouring into yourself. You start looking dull. You don't look, you're not glowing like you used to. Don't you notice after you get rid of dead weight, you start glowing? You start looking different. I know I've seen women. I've even seen men glow up after just getting rid of dead weight, looking better. You see that glow, taking care of themselves more. Because now you're investing all that energy into yourself. And it shows. When you start taking care of the inside, it seeps out and it shows on the outside. And I want better for everyone, man. The people that I know, the people that are in my circle, the people that are in their circle. I'm one of those that I want better for everyone, man. I want better for myself, number one. But I just want the best for everyone, man. I think that everyone has the potential to be the absolute best version of themselves. I think that just life gets in the way. I think that we don't properly use our discernment. We ignore our intuition. We don't establish firm boundaries. We don't protect our peace. We don't take the time to take care of ourselves, take care of our health. And, we tend to just kill ourselves doing that, you know? We think about everyone else except ourselves, and it really does take a toll on us. But I want better for everyone. If you need to, create and run a strict program this year because the last couple of years or the last couple of months have not been working for you, I strongly suggest that you start taking a different approach to your life. Do what the fuck you got to do. Tighten up. Tighten the fuck up. All right? Take care of yourselves, and yeah. Yeah, and like I always say, protect your peace. All right? If you guys have any questions, if you have any suggestions, any feedback, please do not hesitate to DM me. You guys know Ladies Pitch Podcast. Look it up on Instagram at Ladies Pitch and on YouTube at Ladies Pitch. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Thank you so much, guys, for for rocking with me. Brand new episode 2026. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you share it with a friend. Remember, let's create a community that uplifts and empowers each other. All right. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Peace.